Well, it's that time, folks. We're playing 20 questions. What's up, guys? This is the LarryBoy Fanatic, and as promised, I told you guys to submit y'all's questions either in the comments section or on Twitter, Facebook, and I printed out the questions right here. Okay, whatsoever, critic, I'm giving you the task of just read the questions, okay? I gotta stop laughing. Ask the questions already. Oh my gosh, where's my LarryBoy plushie? Now I'm ready. I'm trying to get some good vibes here. Here on my arm. What's your experience with the VeggieTales hype train going on right now? A hype train? Well, when you think about it, this hype train that you're talking about is basically people wanting the classic VeggieTales to come back. Because you know, with the changes made in the Netflix series, the two shows, the two spin-off shows, whatever. A lot of people were saying that the newer designs, like, let me show you, for example. Check out the difference between LarryBoy and VeggieTales. The designs are so creepy looking that they tried to make dolls out of them once, and they looked frightening, let me tell you. The way their eyes are colored. This is a simpler, a much normal presentation of the veggies. Look. They look normal to you, right? So my point is, the classic VeggieTales designs are coming back this fall, and a lot of people are excited because it's not like the newer and improved, well, not really improved. It's like the creators of VeggieTales, it finally clicked on them saying, oh, well, these newer designs didn't work out well, and we finally understood. We finally listened to our fan base. So that's why we're getting the original designs back. I mean, look at that face. Look at it. Look at that. Not the red eyes that he had in VeggieTales in the House. I mean, come on. So the classic designs are coming back, and that's why people are happy. And I'm very excited that they brought back the classic designs, because I like those better than what they had for us in Netflix. So is it a hype train? Well, yeah, within reason. It's for a good reason, I promise you that. How did you meet up with the host from Christian Nutrition? I think this was like a few years ago. I was watching some of his videos, and I clicked like on some of his videos, and then he messaged me asking me if I wanted to do a collaboration with him. At first I wasn't too sure because I wanted to review LarryBoy and the Bad Apple myself, but then I was curious about what he thought of the movie, so that's how he did the collab. I was filming my stuff, my lines, and giving it to him, and it turned out that the collaboration worked. I appreciated being on the show, and I thanked him, and in fact, I felt so honored to be featured on another person's channel, so thank you for that. Top 3 epic LarryBoy moments. My top 3. I believe I did a video on the top 8 or top 7 hardcore moments of the LarryBoy universe. So, yeah, I'll leave a link in the description or click this little bubble right here. If I was to name you my top 3, then I would spoil that video completely. So I'd rather you check out that video so that you can get your answer to your question. I hope that sounds fair. Top 5 funniest VeggieTales jokes. Nice art, by the way. Funniest jokes. That could be a video in of itself. But I can tell you one joke that I remember. And I thought it was kind of funny. There's this one point in the very first episode of VeggieTales. Bob and Larry are talking to Junior about how God created the universe and how he created the stars. And at some point, Larry was like, yeah, he just went, and there they were. So it's confirmed. God can be funny at times. Wow, I never thought of that. That's the only joke I know thus far, but if you want me to make a video about it, then I could totally see that in the future. Favorite LarryBoy song? Rock on, LarryBoy. What are other childhood shows you still enjoy now other than VeggieTales, Barney, and Sesame Street? Well, besides those shows that you mentioned, I remember seeing Teletubbies, Lamb Chop's Play Along, you know, with the puppets and Sherry Lewis and all that. I watched a lot of TV back then as a kid, you know. There was Playhouse Disney, Cartoon Network. Oh, Playhouse Disney, there was Bear in the Big Blue House. You guys remember that one? Not to mention Ooby, you know, the hand puppets. Oh wait, idea. These are my little Ooby eyes. So, hey, cut it out, cut it out, cut it out, cut it out. Ah! How did you find VeggieTales or LarryBoy? I was gonna say something, but I forgot my thought. Oh yeah, when you go to Vocal, it's a platform where you can get paid to tell stories. And in one of my stories, I talk about how I found LarryBoy and all that, how I was introduced to the TV shows and all that. I'll leave a link to the story in the description below. It's a pretty good story to tell, and I love telling that story over and over. Either if it's from word of mouth or just on the internet. I'm more than happy to tell you the story of how I met LarryBoy. Isn't that right, LarryBoy?
Oh, what's your favorite character right now?
If I was talking about a different character, if my favorite character was somebody else, then I wouldn't be called the LarryBoy Fanatic. So it's obvious that my favorite character is LarryBoy. Yeah. What is your favorite non-LarryBoy VeggieTales episode? It would have to be either Where's God When I'm Scared or Are You My Neighbor? Especially the Gourds Must Be Crazy story. But I'm also interested in Rack, Shack, and Benny. Okay, hang on, critic. I want to read this next one. I want to read this next one. Can I have this one? Can I have this one? Thank you. Okay, this next person sends me like a 3-part question. Well, it's actually a 2-parter, but then like sometime later he messaged me back. Well, you'll understand when I read this, okay? I mean, no disrespect, but why do you still like VeggieTales? When I was a young boy, I loved LarryBoy. But VeggieTales is a bit odd. No disrespect. Well, first of all, when you think about where I've come from, and I especially talk about it on Vocal, my story, my article that I did for Vocal, again, link is in the description, then you'll understand why I come to love VeggieTales and why I've come to love LarryBoy. Let's just say he filled in the void that was in my life. I basically came from a place where things weren't picture perfect. Especially with school and everything. I was bullied. I was alone all the time. Yeah, it's kind of hard to look back now. When you think about it, it was hard for me back then, and yeah, LarryBoy was what made me happy. But hang on a minute. it's no time to be a Debbie Downer, because next thing he does, he's writing, VeggieTales is coming back this fall in 2019. I take back everything I said. VeggieTales is new. Good save. Alright, I'm gonna hand the questions back to you. Oh man, did it fall? Did it fall? Ugh, darn it.